Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we witnessed the abduction of the lovely Prince Alfin and Elise Schwarzer by the terrorist group headed up by Gideon. On our way down, we defeated some monsters, some spiritual beings, and found ourselves here in the catacombs underneath Heimdallar. If you've been enjoying this, please like and subscribe. We're getting very close to 100 subscribers, which, to be honest, would be fantastic, and that's what I want, so I can get a custom URL. So if you are enjoying this, if you are liking it, please feel free to drop a like. Please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, I think without any further ado, we head into the catacombs and make our way through. There they are. Fine, I'll go ahead. I'm going with her. Fire off some warning shots to stop them from mine. I'm with you, Reen. Right, I'm counting on you.
It's far enough! What?
How did we get here?
Shit!
Get the feeling Gideon being here, we're not just going to be straight up fighting Gideon.
Reen! You came for us!
We certainly did.
Show's over. Let Her Highness and Elise go.
Considering all that you've done, I can't say I'd be entirely comfortable letting you go free.
No.
But if you release them, we might be willing to consider it. Damn kids.
It's 5 against 3. You've got no chance.
Don't think it's going to be that easy.
And fleeing while trying to carry 2 hostages? I don't think that'll work out too well for you.
So, would you please just let them go?
Impressive. Very impressive.
I had no idea Thors was educating such gifted students.
We're rather capable, are we not?
Save it. Look, we can keep this stalemate going all day, or you can release them. It's up, but I'm warning you. If there's so much as a scratch on either of them, you'll wish the police found you before I did.
Ooh.
You.
It's not going to be that easy.
Reen!
Something big and mystical is going to come. You just
Very
know
well. We surrender. I'm not so proud that I can't see when we have no chance of victory.
Then,
So you'll let them go? Absolutely. If you can defeat him, that is.
it. There we go.
Do it.
Okay. They're chloroforming them. Then who's him?
Son of
A volatile anesthetic?
Fear not. I simply thought it best they sleep for a short while. After all, this is hardly a sight fit for the eyes of such innocent maidens.
Interesting. So I've been thinking that Gideon has been in cahoots with Gileath Osborne, but it appears that's not the case.
Another monster? What the?
A howl?
this roar.
Oh god. I did not see the skulls and the bones. But it appears we're going to be facing a dragon of some sort. Okay. Interesting. It's got some ribs almost like pincers. Dark Age of Dragon of Ruination. Zoro Agruga.
What the hell is that?
It's a...
Bone dragon?
It's a pretty good descriptor.
Behold! The might of the demonic flute!
The demonic flute seems to have some sort of liquid that kind of would bring me back to Gnosis, maybe.
An artifact capable of holding even the shadow that reigned over Heimdall during the Dark Ages in its thrall. Now, I'll have you delay your journey to perdition no longer. Farewell, dear ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Interesting.
No way we could take on that thing. What are we gonna do?
I can't estimate its strength. Or even the best way to fight it.
Then we just got to do it.
We're not just going to roll over and die here. If you think back on how much we've grown just during this field study, there's
Here we go.
no way this thing is going to take us down.
It's not. Let's do this.
My blade is ready.
We're all ready.
Too impetuous to know when you're beaten, are you? Go, Dark Tyrant! Bring down the merciless hammer of judgment upon these hapless fools!
Bring it, motherfucker. This is what we want. Okay.
This one's dangerous. Stay on your toes.
Certainly is going to be staying on
My
our toes.
turn.
First things
Good
first.
luck.
I'll
God
try
damn
at
it.
least.
We are not strong enough to use detector yet, so let's just get some hydro cannon on the go.
Go!
That feels like a good idea. We're going to use a motivate
All right,
to everyone
let's
too.
do this.
Leave it to me!
Get some strength up.
Right.
Use a break
How
shot.
about this?
See if we can lower its defense. We can. Dark breath. It misses most of us, which is okay. More importantly, it gives us enough to do the detector now afterwards.
Of course.
And that didn't seem to do too much better. We'll do an armor breaker here. We want to get its
My
defense
turn.
down ASAP. Right, just attack regularly. We're doing 1,000 each time. We needed the
Leave it
impede,
to me!
which is fine because we've got the break
How
shot
about
of
this?
Machias, and he gets the strike off. Let's use the assist. Nice, and then
Right.
obviously what we need to be doing here is detectoring,
enemy attack patterns.
seeing what we can do. And then we need
Analysis
to be doing
complete.
some resounding beats. Okay, so we do actually have some spells that could work in it.
Your turn.
Will do.
Do we have any spells? Sorry about the barking, guys. My dogs have decided to bark. Nothing really there, but let's go ahead and try and use a... Is it impervious to these stuff?
Target
A little bit. Let's use a sweep. Do as
Here we
much as
go.
we can, and then a autumn leaf cutter sounds
There.
grand. Try and delay its speed a little bit. Oh, it missed. That's good.
Too slow.
So we got a strength up as well. We've already taken away a
My
quarter.
turn.
Okay, I think I'm learning what
Good
to do
luck.
here. We'll get back
Understood.
onto your boy, your girl, sorry, Laura.
My turn.
We'll use the autumn leaf
There.
cutter once again. Get ourselves in the right position to hopefully resounding beat everyone.
It's my turn!
Use the break shot
about
again.
this?
Keep on taking down its defense where we can.
Go!
Get these assists up, and then
My turn.
with this resounding beats.
Keep it up, everyone.
Nice. Okay. We're doing all right. This is certainly not. Doesn't seem as tricky as previous ones.
My turn.
I'm actually just going to attack with Laura. We've got the impede coming, but we can
My turn.
stop this with this. It's
There.
going to stop the spell being cast. Attack it here. Great Quake. Only hits
Too
one,
slow.
but we do get a counter.
Right.
Got it?
Will do.
Maybe it wasn't the best choice, but let's go ahead and... Ooh, let's just attack regularly with Fee. We get the slash off as well, which is at least okay. Then here...
My turn.
We're going to do a Dark Matter.
Right.
If
Your
I bring
turn.
out to
I'll
Machias
take care of
here,
this.
and then we can do a Silver Thorn.
Arcus, activate!
Nice.
My turn.
I want to try and
All right,
motivate.
Let's do this.
We'll motivate ourselves here because it'll bring us up to a little bit of a higher strength, which is obviously another thing that we desperately need. Okay. One down. All good. Silver Thorn. Feels like he's doing a pretty good job here. Right.
My turn.
Can't use any of the impedes here, but that's fine. Let's just attack with Fee.
Here we go.
We need to use the Autumn Leaf Cutter again, just because I do not want to face whatever magic this thing has. Triple Council. We'll take it.
My turn.
And then from here, a resounding beat once again to us
Give it up,
three. It's probably
everyone.
not a bad idea because we are grouped together, so we're most likely to be attacked.
My turn. Good luck.
Gonna bring out Laura,
Understood.
and then we're gonna do a armor breaker
Shatter.
so we can try and take down some of its defense. Ooh. Okay,
Take this.
we do get a counter off, which is nice.
Leave it to me.
Break shot.
How about this?
We'll use the rush here. Probably not the perfect person to do the rush with, but that's fine. We will take it somewhat. Attack here. Gonna use Dark Breath once again. Then we're gonna use a heal song with
Right.
Holy Song here with Elliot,
Listen to my song of healing.
because that is should
You have my things.
heal up the two, which is what we want.
Go!
Of course.
We do a crit armor breaker. Feels like that makes sense as well.
Off
Get the assist. Nicely done.
Right!
We'll do the break
How
shot
about this?
just to try and help us out as much as we can. A little bit of CP.
Here we go!
I've got the formula down to defeat this guy. It feels like this is way less challenging than anything else that we faced, it must be said. Let's do another resounding beat, but can I do it over
Give it up,
you?
everyone.
Just so we make sure that you've got that kind of ready on the stack.
Right. Huh.
We've not used a single S-break as well in this fight so
My
far.
turn.
We'll attack here. It's got a poison off in it as well.
Leave it to me.
Attack where we can. What are you going to do to me now? If you keep on doing
My
this,
turn.
it's very slow, this thing, it must be
Shatter.
said. Armor breaker. Got the strike off.
Now.
Use the assist. Does that deal the final blow? It does. And simply done. Bone Dragon, not too much of a difficulty there.
Your swordsmanship gets better with every battle.
It certainly
I've
does.
got a way to go to get to your level.
At 2.2. Everyone's getting a level up as well, which is always quite good. We get a special Grim Butterfly Quartz.
I did it.
Level 42
Not bad.
for the team.
I did it.
Nothing for V though.
Impossible.
Laura! V!
Take him down.
Roger. Ah!
What?
Smash him up.
What? You damned. What?
Mm,
Yeah.
nice. Did not think we'll be cutting that up into.
No. The demonic flute. Let's check and mate.
Gotta love the chess references.
Whew, that was a tough one.
Don't know if that was so tough.
What's our plan, Comrade G?
What is the plan?
You vile.
Pretty vile.
Comrade G?
I am fully prepared to lay down my life for our cause. It is not death I fear. But this operation is too important to leave even a corpse behind.
Interesting.
I'm afraid I must do what needs to be done. Even if that means harming a member of the Imperial family.
I think it's about time we came out to play.
Ooh, who's this? Who the fuck are you?
What the?
Who are?
Oh my, aren't you a quick little kitty?
Interesting.
Just my type.
That's the Sylphid I know.
Former Jaegers.
Comrade S? Comrade V?
Ah, you came for us. Oh, what a relief. Now we can...
These must be.
We're terrorists.
Former Jaegers, for sure.
I seem to recall specifically telling you to leave this operation to me. But I can't say I'm unhappy you decided to check in.
Sorry, boss. But if you got yourself caught here, we would have been off to a pretty bad start.
I do apologize for cutting in, but we figured it was for the best.
Are they going to be one's from the Red Constellation, one's from Zephyr?
Comrade C decided to join us too.
And so I have.
Interesting.
A mask.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting to see you here. Did my planning for this operation seem that flawed to you?
On the contrary, it was almost perfect. But no plan is completely foolproof. One must always factor in unpredictable elements.
Some shit's going down, and we're the unpredictable
As
element.
the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7 here have demonstrated so brilliantly.
How does he know who we are?
That is the question.
Who are you?
We have already fulfilled our primary objective. Courting dishonor by harming a member of the Imperial family will gain us nothing now. Do you not agree?
So, we're thinking about all the kind of things that play
No,
here.
you're right.
So we know Gideon,
Release
V
them.
and C. Understood. Right.
Elliot, Machias, I'm leaving the two of them to you.
Okay.
Got it.
So, it's us three versus these three? Is that what's going to happen?
A gesture of goodwill, in the hopes that we may yet resolve this without bloodshed. What say you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7? Will you stand aside and let us leave peacefully?
Like hell we will.
You abducted the Imperial princess and an innocent girl. Drugged them.
What Erebonian would stand idly by in the face of such an outrage?
It's 5 against 6. This won't be easy.
It won't be.
Guys.
You got guts, kids. I'll give you that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind a little roughhousing.
No. It's only right that I be the one to test their mettle.
Okay. We've only got the one.
Wielders of the longsword, the great sword, the twin gun swords. Stand and face me. I shall be your opponent.
What?
Comrade C.
Think of this as an entertaining way to kill some time.
Sorry, if you're hearing the dogs run around, they're just deciding
The
this is
railway
playtime.
military police are already on their way. Until then, pour out the vessel of your wrath upon me.
It's a big old fucking Gatling gun the guy in the behind's
Interesting.
got as well.
He's awful sure of himself.
He is.
Is he serious? There's no way he can win against all three of them.
I think we can't win against him. That's the feeling I get. Oh, sick. He's got the Darth Maul wielding blade thing.
What kind of weapon is that?
Another relic from the Dark Ages. A double saber.
Interesting. C. Okay. We've seen him in skits, but not with the main party.
I am C. That is all you need to know. Now, come at me if you think you're able.
Let's go.
I'll handle
So
it.
first things first. A mysterious masked man who leads the terrorists wields a double saber with immense skill. Ooh, this doesn't feel like a fight we can probably win, but we're going to try anyway. Armor breaker. Oh my god. Okay, no. He's resistant to everything. Ooh.
My turn.
Flames, gather on my blade.
We're going to do this just to see. Is he going to dodge it or some bullshit like that? No, he doesn't dodge it. We got to burn
My
off.
turn.
Okay. I'm not sure how much of my shit I want to borrow of this, but we're going to try this.
Here I go.
I'm sorry, everyone.
My turn.
Oh my god. This does not feel like a fight we can win. We take out 2 and it's only Laura of the Arciad left. I don't want to waste any of my items because I feel like this is not one that's winnable. Ugh. Okay, that's fine.
Right. Shatter.
I mean, we've managed to... Let's face it, we've managed to do fairly okay. But there's the killing blow.
Wasn't strong enough.
But we got the battle scope off, which is ultimately the most important thing.
That's RC for you.
Indeed it is.
Ooh, can't deny he's got the brains and the brawn to lead.
What power?
He might even be as strong as Sarah.
Just, who are you people?
Interesting. You gonna give us a name?
From today, you shall know us as the Imperial Liberation Front. In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That is our cause, our purpose.
Interesting.
The Imperial Liberation Front?
What dictator?
Freeze, all of you!
Now here comes some people that might be able to help out.
Just in time.
It appears the time has come to make our exit.
Huh? Is that?
It's a smoke bomb.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
What? A bomb?
Certainly is a bomb.
See you around.
Ta-ta for now, my little darlings.
Let's see you claw your way out of this grave.
The passage is collapsing. Hurry!
Where do we have to go?
Right. We couldn't leave Walnup alone.
Reen, you carry Her Highness.
Got it.
Who's gonna carry Elise? Laura. Oh, it's jangly. Though we did manage to successfully do the mission, I suppose. That was not easy in the slightest.
That was pretty touch and go back there. But I'm glad to see you all pulled through.
Well, thanks to you, Instructor.
I had my doubts we were going to make it out of that alive.
You could have come a bit sooner.
Sorry. Anyway, there's no way we'll be able to follow them now.
Indeed.
So, the Imperial Liberation Front, is it?
Hmm. And awake they are.
Your Highness, Elise.
Oh, thank goodness. Whatever drug they were given doesn't seem to have had any lasting effects.
I feel like I've caused you all a lot of trouble, but thank you for rescuing me.
I'm just glad that you're safe and unharmed.
What happened?
Are you all right, Your Highness? How are you feeling?
Are they setting up this arc?
Reen? I'm fine. You should worry more about your sister.
I see Maiden. What do you know?
Looks like the intelligence division was right on the mark. We have a number of the routes back to the surface locked down. Think we could smoke them out?
Personally, I doubt it. This tunnel system is incredibly expansive, with too many areas we know nothing about.
It seems like silly to me that they wouldn't have like pre-prepped or pre-planned or known about this shit.
Continue the search for a while longer, then focus on restoring order in the city.
Not the terrorist group, but the tunnels themselves.
Yes, ma'am.
But that's maybe
Send
me.
a report to the other divisions and let them know the situation's been resolved.
Me being a little bit mean.
So, Imperial Liberation Front, what's your game?
What is your game? My guess is they're siding Trails of Cold Steel. They're siding, sorry, they're siding with the faction that, of course, is the noble faction. But in what sense? What noble
In the
family?
end, the railway military police brought the chaos under control, and the first day of the festival came to a close. Despite his injuries, Governor Regnitz kept on top of things, ensuring that the rest of the festival passed by peacefully. The next morning, it was time for us to leave the capital behind and make our way back to Trista.
Very interesting, though. Hamdallah's big. Is what I've learned from this. It's a big old boy. Val Flame Palace, second reception hall, not the first.
I
Not
really
the third,
don't know
but the
how to
second.
begin thanking you. You've done so much for our family that I doubt we'll ever be able to repay you.
Not at all, Your Highness.
Interesting.
There's nothing to repay us for. We just did what we had to. Oh, come now. There's no need to be so modest. It scares me to think what might have happened if Elise and I had been taken away by those people. So I can't thank you all enough. Please allow me to extend my thanks for your help as well.
It's very interesting.
I'm truly grateful.
Elise.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe.
Is Patrick going to burst in any moment now?
Group B's efforts were a great help to Cedric and I as well. Thank you again for your assistance in restoring order to the city.
Indeed.
I'm honored, Your Highness.
I'm so glad to have been of service.
Just think of it as returning the favor for your help pushing to make Class 7 a reality. Still, now we've got the Imperial Liberation Front to worry about.
Regrettably. There have been signs they were up to no good behind the scenes before now. That incident in Nord, for example.
Yes, so we're now a bit more
They stepped
aware.
out of the shadows and announced themselves to the world. They appear to be insurgents in the truest sense of the word, led by several key figures, C being the most prominent. The intelligence division is doing its utmost to gather information about these leaders even as we speak.
We got some shit to
It's
learn.
rather mysterious in some ways.
No shit.
Even though they abducted us, they rarely showed the kind of maliciousness one would expect from terrorists.
Yeah, they didn't particularly want to harm the Crown
It seemed
Prince.
more like they were in the grip of some kind of intense passion. True. Not that it excuses abducting your highness like they did.
An intense passion, you say?
It did seem that way.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That's what their leaders said when they made their appearance.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Me and
All the
Makis.
ham-handed theatrics of a middle school play.
Yeah. You can tell how gleeful he must have been to say the flames of silent anger in front of an audience.
Well, it's no mystery what they're referring to, at least.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't miss you.
Is this him? Cedric.
Wait, isn't that...
Is he?
Dad's with him too.
See, in my mind, I would have been like Comrade C. It's blatantly you got to be Cedric, but Cedric's far too small.
Oh, I'm glad you made it, Cedric!
Just in time, too.
Your Highness?
Did you come all this way just to bid us farewell?
Of course. After all you've done for us, I thought it was the least I could do.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the rest of Class 7?
Crown Prince Cedric.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Cedric Rice Arner. I wanted to thank you for coming to my sister's aid in her time of need.
allow me to extend to you my most heartfelt appreciation.
You're too generous, Your Highness.
The honor was ours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Interesting.
This is the Crown Prince. He's pretty cute.
Ha!
Fee?
I certainly wouldn't mind if he took a few lessons in manliness from the gentleman of Class 7, though.
Alphen, come on.
The most manly man in that room is Olivia, without a doubt.
I think that's a little harsh, Your Highness.
Well, you're still just 15. You have plenty of growing ahead of you. Still, it isn't often I see you keeping the Imperial Governor company.
I suppose that's true. I just happened to be here on business, so I thought I'd take the chance to say goodbye to everyone.
Interesting.
How are you feeling? Are your injuries all right now?
Yes, nothing too serious, fortunately. I'm still feeling it, but it shouldn't be too much longer before I'm back to my old self.
That's good to hear.
Certainly is good to hear.
I'm glad to see you looking all hale and hearty, Your Excellency.
Hello. Seems to be doing a rather good
While no one could
job.
have foreseen how it ended, you did manage to complete this month's field study. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to congratulate you for your exemplary work.
How well we've done.
We're honored you'd say so.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
We three directors may have very different positions on many issues, including how Class 7 should be run. But for my part, I'd like you to enjoy student life however you choose.
Interesting.
I think the other directors would agree with me on at least that much.
Dad.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Your Excellency.
He's doing a pretty interesting job.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about, Your Highness.
Well, if you say so.
I've
always found you a trustworthy man, of course.
Not so much, Mr. Osborne.
But...
Ah, I see that everyone's here.
As who that is who I'm guessing we're about to meet. For the first time. As that music comes in, so you know it's a big arrival. Give me 1 second, guys. And I'll be with you in just a moment. And I'm back. So, we've seen walking up a man that we've seen in the previous... we saw him first in Sky the Third, and we've seen him all through.
It couldn't be.
Crossbell. The Blood and Iron Chancellor
Chancellor Osborne.
himself.
As a matter of fact, the Chancellor and I just came from an audience with His Majesty the Emperor.
This is a very, very important man, it would seem.
I'm overjoyed to see you safe and well, Princess Alpha. Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings upon us.
Apparently, she has.
Thank you, Chancellor.
I'd also like to reassure Prince Oliver that we're starting a nationwide hunt for members of the Imperial Liberation Front. An investigation into the backgrounds of its members is also underway, so you needn't worry.
My. Nothing gets past you, does it? Well, I suppose that means you have the security detail for next month's trade conference well in hand?
Of course. I'll see to it that everything is taken care of.
So this is before Crossbell right now.
Ah, but where are my manners? Please excuse me for not introducing myself.
The Chancellor, Gileath Osborne, better known as the
I'm
Blood and
Gileath
Iron
Osborne,
Chancellor.
representative of the Erebonian government. Though I imagine those of you who read the papers may know me better as the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
Interesting.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Excellency.
I'm guessing Machias has met her before.
Your reputation precedes you, Your Excellency.
I've heard much about the recent exploits of Thor's Class 7. Traveling across the Empire for first-hand learning with your field studies, it's quite the fascinating program.
It certainly is.
I hope you'll keep up the good work.
We shall endeavor to.
Thanks.
I hope we'll live up to your expectations.
Ah, yes. It's been quite some time, young Bracer. I'm glad to see your new career path is working out for you.
Of course, we know that Osborne is the one who's known for ousting the Bracers from Erebonia.
Thank you, Chancellor. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for you. I really owe you for all you've done for me.
The sarcasm is real.
General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
What are you going to give us?
What are you...
I have great expectations for you all. Nurture the bonds you share, and train up bodies and wills of steel. For I have no doubt you'll need them in the turbulent times to come.
He knows too much.
Oh.
Okay. The scar.
Rain?
The scar, it's responding to Osborne.
Ooh, you're moving up in the
We
world.
certainly are moving up in the world.
I've got a little reward here for you.
We'll take it.
Drinks are on me someday.
And then I believe this should be an S for us.
Perfect. You guys are the best.
Certainly we are. Our bonds are strengthened, a level up to level 4. Art support and powerful strike, a level up to level 4 for Fee and Thee, which is obviously very, very good. And this is probably a good place to say, if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on Trails of Cold Steel.